Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, April 30th, and I have a quote up here that says, "Count your rainbows, not your thunderstorms." So, with our theme of gratitude and what we're thankful for, I think that's appropriate right now, especially in what everybody is going through. And it seems like the stay at home issue is going to go on a little bit longer. So kind of think about this as you're going through your day and trying to think of things that are positive, like rainbows, and not your thunderstorms. So we're going to go to our classwork today in Google Classroom. So I'm going to go down to Thursday, April 30th, and click on Daily Work to get to what I need to do today. And for Circle today, you're going to share one of the talents that you feel that you have. So it says, what do you feel is one of your talents? And share an interesting fact or moment when you used your talent. Like, for instance, if you're really talented at soccer, tell us a favorite game moment that you had in soccer when you scored a goal and won the game for the team. And then ask someone in the class a question about their talent. So go and look at someone else's video and then respond with a question to them. Like, if they say something about gymnastics, ask, what is your favorite gymnastics routine or event? So go back in and respond to somebody today after you've looked at their videos. We have a class meeting today at 10:30. We're going to be doing a little bit of language arts and math. So I'm going to be going over conjunctions that you did yesterday for language arts. And then we're going to be doing factors and multiples, Jeopardy. And we're also going to do something fun for language arts. We're going to do a little Mad Lib game. So the class meeting may go half an hour, 40 minutes today. So we've got a few things to do. Math review. I did a video on line plots and the first problem of page 243. So when I go into our classwork here and I open up Bridges, the Cami um, assignment, you'll see that my work is already done for problem 1. So you only have to do problems 2 and 3 for that particular page. On page 240, you're going to do all the problems for the line plot. Problem of the month. If you already finished level C from yesterday, you don't have to do anything with problem of the month today. Just make sure you turned it in. But if you haven't finished, you need to work on it and turn it in today. And then if you did finish it yesterday, I put in Google Classroom a couple of vocabulary videos on line plots and multiples, greatest common factor and least common multiples vocabulary. And then I put to watch the video, take the quiz, and maybe do the quiz game. Okay, so if you're still working on problem of the month, then save these vocabularies for another day. They're still in our assignment, so you can go back and look at those another day when you have extra time. Okay, there's a review Google quiz for you to do, and then don't forget about doing SDMath. If your math takes more than 2 hours, then skip SDMath. But if you have time in your day where the math isn't as challenging and you do it real quick, definitely get onto SDMath and keep working with that program. Language arts. I only had 16 people do the language arts Newsella article yesterday. So what I want you to do is go into Newsella through Clever, read the cheese hinge article, complete the writing prompt, do the Power Words activity, and take the quiz. So if I'm going into Newsella, I'm going to go here to Clever. I'm going to go to Mrs. King's page. I'm going to go to Newsella. And then that first article, you'll see the cheese hinge picture. It's kind of funny. You're going to read about it. So it's going to come up in just a second. And on your Newsella, it should come right up in the first screen. Mine, I have to go to assignments. So if you don't see it, go to the binder and go to assignments. It's going to be the first assignment at the top. So we'll see that here in just a second, right here. Getting creative with archaeology. So you're going to click on that. And then you're going to read the article. So the article right here has the activities in it, right here, writing, power words, and the quiz. So you need to do all three of those after you read the story. And it should be locked at 860 level. And I'll make sure that I do that after I'm done with this video. Okay, so sea cheese hens and other historical sites created in home. So that's your Newsella. Once you do the quiz, so let's say I just do the quiz here. I have to make sure that I submit. So let's go to the writing activities here for writing. So here's the writing prompt. Okay, you have to answer the prompt and then put submit so I know that you did it. Okay, if you don't put submit, then it shows me that you didn't do it at all. Okay, so make sure that you press submit so it's ready to go. Okay, class novel study. Yesterday in our small groups, we talked about the novel study we're going to be doing, The Midnight War of Mateo Martinez. So today you're going to read chapter 1, The Crime, and answer the question in Google Classroom. So after you read, you just go to Google Classroom, go to classwork down here, and it says Language Arts Novel Study. You click on that, and you're just going to answer these questions. What does Mateo call his bike? Who does Mateo think stole the trike? Any predictions you can make after reading the first chapter of this book. Like you could make any prediction. What is the book about? What is going to happen with Mateo? Any kind of prediction. And then we'll all be able to see your predictions once you answer. Okay, so that's just the first. Remember that book is in Sora. You checked it out yesterday. If you didn't come to the small group meetings and you're having a hard time getting into Sora, email me and I'll help you today. Okay, project learning. We talked about this yesterday in our small groups, the National Park Trip Project. So you're going to be doing all your work on this in a slideshow, okay? So there's going to be a slideshow in Google Classroom that's going to be copied for everybody. So if I go here to Google Classroom, here's the National Parks Project. I click on this. Don't get overwhelmed. This project is not due until the end of May. So what I want you to do in fourth grade when we do projects, it's about planning your time. So maybe today you just read the first two slides to understand what the project's about, okay? If you have time, complete one of the slides. So each day you're supposed to do a couple slides. There's like 22 slides on this project. So if you do each day a couple slides, it'll take you 11 days to do it about. So that's perfect timing. After you do the information in the slideshow, you're going to create a scrapbook of your trip. So telling us where you went, pictures of where you went. It can be a digital scrapbook or it can be one that you hand draw or hand put together, and we'll be sharing it on a Flipgrid. If it's a digital scrapbook, then I will share it with the class digitally. So there's options for that. So all the directions are in the slideshow, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in our class meetings and small groups, and we'll be sharing our progress in small groups. Okay, may do options. Science, there's a really cool science slideshow lesson. So if you don't get it today, you can go back and click on the link because they're really cute videos of how animals take care of their young. So you might be interested in looking at that. Social studies, you can keep working on your cartography map if you started that. Genius Hour projects, optional gate project with the Rube Goldberg machine challenge, and math challenge sheet. So there's so much to do extra, but you need to focus on the math and language arts first before you get to that extra. Okay? Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you at 10:30 for our class meeting. Happy Thursday.